And we move on to now Class 4A, the girls 100, first section of 2.
Have Anna Ekoff of Parsons at a 12.84. Lane 2 is Paola's Alyssa Hennis. Lane 3, Eudora's Keegan Shockley. Lane 4, Nayla Burns of Independence. Callie Anderson of Augusta in Lane 5. Lane 6, Sanaya Simmons of Kansas City Piper. Kyra Bowyer of Topeka Hayden in Lane 7. Imajin McCullough out of Bishop Miege in Lane 8. And this is where it's going to get a little bit more difficult, Leon, because when you get into these upper classifications where there's more depth, more enrollment, you're going to have some better sprinters. So there may not be a lot of separation between some of those people that are placed in some of those heats compared to
So we could see
what we're
maybe
seeing in the
more
second heat.
Section 1s.
You could see maybe perhaps maybe not a winner, but you might see somebody that places second, third, or whatnot out of heat number 1. So in a loaded field where you got everybody from 12-3 to 12-9 within this, there's not a lot of separation here between these 16 competitors of Class 4A. So meet record, Kansas City Pipers, Danielle Cole, 12-12 in 2010.
And we're about set to go. Again, Section 1 of this Class 4A 100 meters for girls. And I think
And another false start. Looked like lane 2 at first. At least that's what I saw. And that would be a Paola competitor, if I'm correct.
see they're discussing this.
Unless it was a slippage.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering maybe.
It looked like a little bit of a slip, and
Nobody's walking off yet. Talking to the Bishop Miege runner now.
I think everybody's going to.
And it's kind of always a relief to see.
I don't believe they've taken anybody off the track.
Or have they?
Well, lane 2, maybe they
Yeah.
did. Paola.
Okay.
So, yeah.
At least
The one that I first saw.
Yeah, Hennis. I didn't see her walk off.
And this is section 1 of 2. We have another coming up of this time final. So
Really not surprising to see some false starts in this type of race. There's a lot of pressure. One shot. This is no preliminaries. This is it.
I mean, wait, can you imagine being in the
Get a good
shot
time.
put and getting just one throw
Yeah.
to win? I mean, you only get 4
Yeah.
now at this meet because of what we've done with weather.
Well, the way the weather is continuing to hold, it's gotten a little cloudier and is off and running. And I believe that's Callie Anderson, yes, in lane 4 in the lead. Actually, now moving up on the outside. Is that Keegan Shockley? Let's see what the best time is here, and it is Shockley.
And a really good time at 12:53 of Shockley of Eudora winning.
These races
section
are
1.
close. They're kind of hard to determine when they get down away from us there on the finish line.
Shockley came in with a 12:68 as far as her seed time. She's a junior out of Eudora. In lane 1 is Camille Evans of Schlegel. Lane 2, Zelaya Bronson of Lansing. Lane 3, Spirit Frazier of Arc City. Lane 4, Haley Jacques of May South. Lane 5, Megan Skoke out of Seaman. Lane 6, Hayden Gray of Capon. Lane 7, Lindsey Russell of St. James. In lane 8, Kimberly Whetstone of Bonner Springs. Top seed time, of course, always in lane 4. Haley Jacques out of May South at a 12:52. But the time to beat is 12:53 for a state title. So if she can run that 12:52 again here, she will be just fine. This field is 3 sophomores, 2 juniors, and 3 seniors.
In Eliek in lane 2 from Andel. That is a name.
How many X are there for Mandel?
And all really good athletes in all kinds of different sports. As Andel, again, we talked about their track and field program, boys and girls. And here we go. Section 2, Class 4A. And in lane
Cook
4.
is out to the lead easily here.
Kimberly Cook from Towanda Circle.
And looks like we had somebody get the pole vault. And that looks like that's
big roar of the crowd across the way.
I think that's Marshall Farrow across there. And we have a state champion with Cook at 12:25 at Towanda Circle. And Cook just a sophomore, came in with a 12.3 seed time, faster today. 12.25, Wilson Stover of Independence at 12.43. And Vasquez out of Casey Piper, 12.48. Of course, 12.53 was the top time in that previous, so you'll see that person who is shockingly get a medal, but she might be 5th, 6th place, something like that. We had 4 12.5 or 5 12.5s or under, and in fact a tie between Eck and Carter from Andale and Piper. So had 5 times better than the first heat there for Cook for the state title. And
yeah, I messed it up. But Sanaya is in this one. Next heat's Evelyn and Ariana.
Come on, Kara! Pop up! Why didn't you pop up?
Over at that Class 3A, Crow of Shawnee Mission East, Harvey of Campus, the Argonne Chisholm Trail 1 champion. He currently ranks 2nd in 6A at 23.
Yeah.
Taylor of Shawnee Mission Northwest, 4th in 6A at 22, 1.5. And Earsman of Olathe West, season best of 22.6.
Where's the out on court?
And Devin. Imagine if it was me, him, and Devin. And then
Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. All right. They have a routine in the front. Come on,
Callie Anderson of Augusta, but in the orange, that looks like Burns of Augusta, Independence. Now here is Anderson in the all black of Augusta. Kimberly Cook of Circle. Kimberly Cook.
City Piper, Evelyn Vasquez. In 2nd place from Independence, Kylie Wilson Stover. And in 1st place with a time of 12.25 from Towanda Circle, your gold medal champion, Kimberly Cook.
First section of the boys 4A 100-meter dash. In lane 1 is Cole Henderson of Andale. 2 is Gage Lamb of Fort Scott. 3 is DeAndre Washington of Wellington. Lane 4 is Dylan Sherbring, the North Central Kansas champion from Abilene. He was 7th last year.